Dawnpaw headed up the hill along the path to camp. The past few days had been warm and dry, perfect weather for gathering herbs. He'd be glad to be back and give the ones he had to Ivyclaw, especially the spotlight mushrooms from the barn. Even though they were covered in leaves, he wasn't too keen on carrying them in his mouth, having been warned of their effects before setting off. He was startled out of his thoughts as Blackberry charged past him, causing him to look up in surprise as she vanished into the undergrowth. Ivyclaw dashed up, screeching to halt next to him. Was that Blackberry? He was confused. He had no idea she had come to HoneyClan. Yes, and she left before she could tell me the final herb we need to cure the illness. What? She found a cure? Yeah. We now know all the herbs, but I have no idea where to find one of them. Where have you been anyway? Dawnpaw looked slightly sheepish. Well, I kinda went searching for herbs for you, he said. Better start with the good news. And then I kinda went to the city cat's barn? He ploughed on quickly. Better get through this in one go. And then I kinda got invited to see how they lived, and then I kinda got into a fight. He could see Ivyclaw growing more and more angry as he talked. But I did bring back some interesting things for you, he said, shrinking back slightly as he dropped the bundle of herbs by her feet, waiting for her to let out her punishment. Are those spotlight mushrooms? Dawnpaw looked up, slightly surprised not to be being yelled at. Yeah, but I was very, very careful. Don't worry, I know how dangerous they can be. Oh, Dawnpaw, they're the missing herb we need. Where did you find them? Never mind, tell me later. We need to get back to camp straight away. No time to lose. She scooped up some of the herbs, and through a mouthful he could just about hear her mumble. Don't think I'm not going to tell your mentor about this, though, as she sat off in front of him. The pair dashed into the medicine cat's den. Cloudwhisker was taking care of the sick cats, trying to bring down Copperpelt's fever with damp moss. He was barely conscious, as were several others. Cloudwhisker looked up as they entered. Why on earth are you crashing in here? These cats need peace and quiet. Ivyclaw, I expected more from you. He was tired and at his wits' end. He'd been working around the clock with his patients and he had seen no improvement. If anything, they had got worse rather than better, and he knew that he was running out of time. We have it! We have the herb! His head shot up. Ivyclaw had his attention now. Dawnpaw went for a unauthorized trip to the city cat's barn, but he brought back spotlight mushrooms. So, what are we waiting around here for? Get making the cure! Cloudwhisker felt a weight lift off his shoulders. Maybe there was hope. That's the problem, Ivyclaw said. I have no idea how. Blackberry left before she could tell me. It was as if the world had come crashing down on poor Cloudwhisker. The cure was so close, yet he could do nothing. Petalpaw perked up from the other side of the den where she had been helping a sick cat. I think I might know. I overheard Blackberry mumbling to herself last night. I'm pretty sure I heard her say something about a paste and mushroom bites to follow, but only the glow? Do you think it would work? The two medicine cats looked at one another. It might. There are several illnesses that use the glow of the mushrooms as cures, but so far we haven't run into any that we need to use it. Cloudwhisker nodded in agreement. I think we need to try it. Some of these cats, they don't have any other choice. I feel like we're gonna lose them otherwise. I'll get started separating the mushrooms if you prepare the rest. The two cats set to work, and Leafpaw and Petalpaw quickly helping feed the mixture to the worstly affected cats. As they finished giving the sick cats the medicine, Cloudwhisker looked around, a worried expression on his face. Has anyone seen Hazelstar recently? Not since this morning. I saw her leave camp as I dashed after Blackberry. Cloudwhisker glanced at Leafpaw, and she nodded in response. The pair dashed off in the direction that Hazelstar was last seen, grabbing a portion of the medicine as they left, leaving the others watching after them confused. Leafpaw and Cloudwhisker combed the forest, calling out as they went. At first, they stuck to the path, but having no success, they waded their way through the undergrowth. Leafpaw was beginning to panic. She couldn't let her leader lose a life like this, to an illness, something that she could easily cure. She mentally calmed herself down. She may not be able to hear, but she could use all her other senses, her connection to the land. She closed her eyes and centered herself, reaching out with her mind, feeling her way through the trees, the bushes, all the plants in the forest. And there, just off the edge of her consciousness, she could feel a familiar presence. Very faint, but there! She called to Cloudwhisker, and they ran as fast as they could. Finding Hazelstar curled up in a small glade, Cloudwhisker checked his leader over, and looked up with concern in his eyes. She's gone. We found her too late. Leafpaw was miles away. She was staring into space, confusion filling her face. Despite being deaf, she could hear trees rustling. She was aware of her clan's territory around her, but also of another place. With her eyes closed, she could see a field. She could hear a distant stream. Her nose was filled with the scent of overwhelming flowers, much stronger than any she had smelt in her own territory. The two places merged and crossed. She was in both at the same time. The sounds and smells filled her brain. She was aware of Hazelstar in the field. And then, with a blinding light, she was back in the forest. Hazelstar lying in front of her, blinking, eyes open, very much well and awake. The two cats looked at one another. As Leafpaw first gasped from shock, and then joined Cloudwhisker with fussing around Hazelstar, making sure her pulse and breathing was alright. She seemed to be completely cured of the illness, despite the cure laying on its leaf beside her. It's a miracle! No, Leafpaw. I died. I was dead! You didn't find me in time, but StarClan granted me another one of my 9 lives, and it appears it's also cured the illness. We didn't find you in time. Oh, Cloudwhisker, don't blame yourself. I was stupid. And dumb. I should have come to you earlier, instead of trying to hide how ill I actually was. But StarClan has reminded me that I can't do everything on my own. I still need cats around me to help. But now we need to get back to camp. Unfortunately, all the rest of the cats won't recover from this as quickly as I have. As she turned to leave, Leafpaw spoke. Where were you when you died? I mean, I know you were with StarClan, but what was it like? What do you mean, Leafpaw? I was in a field. There were a bunch of flowers. And I'm pretty sure I could hear a river! Leafpaw jumped. I saw that! I heard it! I heard it! Hazelstar looked surprised. I believe you must have. I've never heard of a cat being able to speak to StarClan like that before. But you are a special case, I guess. I do believe you must have seen that, though. I guess we must discuss your future at a later date, Leafpaw. But for now, we do need to get back to camp. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sims 3 Warrior Cats. Today we are in Honey Clan with Leafpaw and Shellpaw and Cloudwhisker and Sandstripe in the background. Now I am actually, well first I am going to turn autonomy back on. Also, I have played around with some settings in my recording software, so if anything kind of acts up, that's why. This is the first time I've properly recorded with the settings altered, so hopefully nothing goes wrong, but it's technology, so I can't say it won't. But we actually have found the cure for the mystery illness that has spread around Honey Clan. I think I stuck it in... Yeah, I stuck some of it in... I stuck the cure in Sandstripe's inventory, and then Dawnpaw has the other stuff from the bottom, that's right. Just because I wanted a place to put it. Well, I needed a place to put it, and I had no idea where. So I'm actually going to... How many cats were sick? We had Sandstripe, Shellpaw, and Copperpaw. I think that was all the cats were sick. So I'm going to sell one of each. We will have one left, I think. That was going to be the portion for Hazelstar, but Hazelstar died. Hazelstar now only has 7 of her... No. Ah, why are you in the background? What the heck? I think it's 7 of her 9 lives. I'm not great at maths, and I am tired. Why does this keep on being dumb? We are getting... multiples. Stop it. Multiples. But anyways, Hazelstar has lost another one of her 9 lives, and for some reason things keep on showing up in the background that is infuriating me to no end. Right. I think I actually sold one too many of the flowers, but never mind. I can always summon another one in with cheats, so we'll be fine. But yeah, we are in Honeyclan again. Hazelstar did in fact... What the heck was that? Hazelstar did in fact die, so she isn't doing the greatest. Well, she's actually doing great, but like she's... everyone's kind of quite worried about her. Briarpaw, where are you going? She's just running around. Copperpout? Copperpout? Thistlewhisker isn't doing anything. Thistlewhisker wants to sniff Suki and Ivyclaw. You can sniff Ivyclaw. Ivyclaw... I think Ivyclaw's checking up on Copperpout. You can come and sniff Ivyclaw. But Leafpaw also had a bit of a weird thing happen to her. She could see Star Clan, but she was still very much in her clan's territory. She was still very much alive. She hadn't gone to Star Clan. She hadn't died or anything. She hadn't visited them in like a dream or anything. She just somehow managed to see them. Aww, 2 snuggling. That's cute. Sandstripe, you're hungry. I think we have prey in the prey pile. Yes, we still have prey in the prey pile. Come eat something. But hey, there. Leafpaw is quite confused. Hazelstar is like, maybe she's part of some sort of prophecy I haven't been told about. But Leafpaw is just confused. She doesn't really know what's happening. She's very glad to be able to have her friend back. Shellpaw and Leafpaw are quite close. What's your relationship like? Wow, you are close. I was like, story-wise, you're pretty close. They're actually really close. Yeah. Wow, that's impressive. Leafpaw gets along with most of the cats in the clan. She hasn't really, she can't really remember Dustpaw. How's Shellpaw's relationship with her brother? Yeah, it's not great. Oh, that's so cute. And Shellpaw's off to sleep. You've literally been asleep for ages. Oh, it's because Right, never mind. Hang on. Your sleep need is fine. That's my fault. I messed around with the needs by accident when I was moving the cats around for different scenes. So yeah, that ignore that. That wasn't supposed to happen because they have been asleep for a really long time. So there's no point in them staying like continuously sleeping. They have enough energy. They can't go hunting currently. I literally... Oh, you're going to go watch it. That's acceptable. I literally said you can't go hunting and you're like, right, I'm going to go and watch this bug. Yeah, no. But they, all the sick cats can't go hunting currently, but they can get up, they can move around camp. Oh, Sandstripe's going to go groom Violetpaw. Violetpaw, I feel like Violetpaw isn't doing great. She's happy that the clan's been healed, but also I feel like with the knowledge that Dustpaw probably will stay in Broken Clan, and that she doesn't really know where she belongs. So that was not the right button to take a picture. I think she's a bit confused. She doesn't really know where she belongs. Maybe she might try heading down to the barn. I think her clanmates also realise that she's a bit cautious. Oh, she's a bit like, I don't know, and not exactly the happiest today, so I think she might end up heading down to the barn to maybe seek comfort from her mother. Though Sandstripe is actually going to come over and groom her, and Sandstripe is a mother figure that's nice game to Dawnpaw, but she's like, no, I don't want your attention. Everyone's coming to groom her. I think everyone knows she's having an off day. What's your relationship like with everyone? Wow, your relationship's dropped a lot. How are you closer friends with Sharpfang than Adaclaw? Adaclaw's your mentor. That's concerning. Everyone's like, Violetpaw, you should really take care of yourself. Like, take it easy. Thistlewhisker's like, I'm grooming everybody. Oh my god. I think Thistlewhisker is starting to more accept the starting to accept Angel Wing's death more. He's never gonna get over it. Angel Wing was his mate. She was his best friend, but I think he's starting to come to terms with it slightly more. And I think the rest of the clan is very happy to have their Thistle Whisker back. You want to be so honey for that's so cute. Also, what the hell is happening here? Oh, it's just where the wall is. I don't know what this den. I don't know. This den I might make it into the Elders' den if we, well, we will eventually have Elders. All the cats will eventually turn into Elders, but I might turn it into the Elders' den, like I did the Queen's. Right. Dawnpaw, what are you doing? Dawnpaw is going to go eat a ladybug. That's great. I'm actually going to get a patrol out. So, I think... add a claw... No, was your needs. Here we go. I haven't played Sims 3 in a while, so... still getting used to being back. You're actually fine, so I'm actually going to get you to come over here and do some hunting. What's your... Okay, he can do max amount of hunting, so he can do as much hunting as he wants on each tile. So I'm going to get him to do max amount of hunting. He is feeling pretty good. I'm also going to get Briarpaw. Oh, everyone's trying to groom her. Yeah, her brother's also like, Briarpaw, are you okay? Like, you really don't seem like yourself today. Can I help? I think, like, Honeyfur's very... She's going to go bounce some Thistle Whisker. Honeyfur is a very caring cat. I feel like she's a very mothering cat to most of the cats in the clan, especially the apprentices. Because we have, like, in this clan currently, we have actually a lot of apprentices now I look at it. Even though 2 of them technically aren't ours. Petalpaw and Ivypaw will be going back to Broken Clan in the next episode. And it says it's a... You can't have a hairball. It says it's the full moon, so we might do a gathering, but I feel like, considering Honey Clan... has just finally got over this illness. I feel like everyone's kind of just breathed a sigh of relief and doesn't really want to move much. Like, it's just like collapses on the floors, like, finally relaxing. So I might miss out this gathering and do it next time, because I'm pretty sure we had a gathering pretty recently. And also, the kits, in fact, the kits in Broken Clan, they are due to age up very soon, so I feel like that might be happening in the next episode, and if it is, we're going to have an apprentice ceremony that will be very exciting. What was that noise? That was weird. It will be very exciting to have new apprentices in Broken Clan. Also, I feel like Thornpaw might be made into a warrior. He has proven himself. Hazelstar, what are you doing? She's like, I'm sleeping. I am a tired cat. He has proven himself. He did defend, he did save Broken Star from a dog. So, now that he has recovered from the injuries and fatigue that made him, oh god. Now he's recovered, he'll be able to be made into a warrior. My brain isn't working, if you haven't noticed. Sentences are deciding not to be made. Greystorm's like, and I'm gonna go groom Violetpaw. How's your relationship with her, actually? Because you are from... No, I wanted Violetpaw. Where is she? Where the heck? Oh, there she is. She doesn't have the worst relationship with Greystorm. And, oh, no, you don't have a relationship with this cat. That's just the game going, you're mates. It has nothing to do with actual gameplay. Like, it's, if there's a cat that doesn't have a mate, the story progression goes, haha, no, you shall have a mate. That's why the apprentices end up having mates. Greystorm, what are you doing? I'm also going to get you to go hunting, actually, now I think about it. Because you're actually not feeling terrible. What's your hunting skill? Okay, you can go hunting... How many times? 8 times, okay. I think that is actually over... Oh, okay. Nope, you can go hunting 8 times. That will be the 8 times he can't go hunting again today if he does this. So, go. We need food for the prey pile. Who else can go hunting? Dawnpaw, you're pretty tired. You're scratching something. Shellpaw, you can't go hunting. Oh, you have fleas. How did you get fleas? Oh, that's... no, you can't have fleas or a hairball, madam. And you need to go to sleep and use the loo. I'm just going to get you to pee. That will help with your mood. And then also I think you're going to come over here and you're going to groom her. You're a medicine cat apprentice. Cats can come to you to get their fleas cured. So, no, sorry Briarpaw. Just going to have to, like, say no to that one. It's like, no socializing with anyone else. I actually think Dawnpool brought back some garlic from the barn. He did. So I'm going to give that to people. Why the hell are you? Oh. Shellpaw was like, I'm not getting my fleas killed. Dawnpaw, Scratch, where are you going to scratch this thing? Like, you're going into the nursery. You're going into the nursery. So I will scratch the nursery scratching post. These cats. Then I think actually, where's Cloud Whisker? We have way too many cats in this clan. It's really hard to keep up with. Right, you can come sniff Cloud Whisker as a way of going, here, have these herbs. Leaf paw. Yes, groom the Shellpaw. And I am going to use one of these garlics to get rid of her fleas. I can't tell if her portrait colour just changed. If it did, I didn't catch it. I did see something change out the corner of my eye, but I'm not sure what that was. Yes, you are being groomed. Right. Shardthang. Why do you... Okay, you just decided to go scrabbling up there. But why do you still have a kissing Gourami? Oh, right, because he couldn't give it to Sandstrike because she was in the medicine cat's den. I'm going to give that to Cloud Whisker and the robot fish because we can't use a robot fish for anything. Can we eat this? We can. I'm just going to chuck all the food down the pipe. That's floating. No, stop floating. And we can eat this. And the honeypot ant, we can't eat. So, oh, that's not a honeypot ant, but we'll sell it anyway. And the honeypot ant just disappeared. Adaclaw, we managed to catch a gecko, an assassin beetle. That's good. Oh, Cloud Whisker's like Dawnpaw's coming over and it's like, Cloud Whisker, I kind of got a bunch of medical items. Here you go. So you can have medical items. Not sure what peppers will be used for, but we have peppers now. Actually, that reminds me, Lily, it is spring, so your garden will need to be attended to again. So where is your garden? I feel like, yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Yeah, you can come over here, you can water your plants, and then you can weed them too. Greystorm, you are still hunting. You have caught some stuff I can stick in the prairie pile, but I think I'll wait until your inventory is full. The apprentices... Well, actually, Dawnpaw and Violetpaw are the only ones who can hunt. Violetpaw is going to be groomed by Cloud Whisker again. Cloud Whisker is determined to, like, you shall be comforted. I don't know why she's feeling so down today, but I think the rest of the clan definitely can sense that she's feeling down. Cloud Whisker also wants to snuggle with Ginger Kit, so we might see if we can free up. Oh, she's like, no, get away from me. I do not want to be comforted right now. I think I'm going to get rid of the Sniff Dustpaw because we can't do that. So get rid of that and then you can snuggle in a pet bed with Ginger Kit. Violetpaw is really, really angry and I think actually she's like, everyone's trying to comfort her. I feel like she's feeling like everyone's kind of smothering her in a way. I didn't realize I put so many rocks down on that lot, but apparently that lot has a bunch of rocks down on it. So I'm actually going to get her to... What the hell? What have I just run into? Why are there just lines of cats and a raccoon? Why is there a raccoon here? Yeah, raccoon. Why is there just a line of cats? What? Please load in, game? Game? Is this gonna work? Are we gonna load in? Are we gonna work? Why is there just a line of cats? Why are you not loading in? This is majorly confusing and kind of concerning. There is just a line of cats. I do not know what's happening here. Are you going somewhere? Can I see if you're going anywhere? Right. Well, that's confusing. There's also a raccoon over there, apparently. Whoa, my key just got stuck. Where's everyone going? I have no idea. Anyway, I think Violetpaw... Yeah, she's screaming herself. Like, she's like, I do not want to be comforted by anyone. I can comfort myself, thank you. So I think she's gonna come down to the barn. Who is Owlstripe down here currently? Owlstripe? Where did I get that from? What the? I've just forgotten her name. How have I done this? Owl Eyes. No? Oh god. My brain isn't working. Owlsight. That's the one. I don't know why her name was Owlsight. Anyway, she's coming down here. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in a save, and my brain is not adjusting well, apparently. So, yes, apologies for that. Thistlewhisker, what are you doing? Oh, you want to groom Honeyfur. Honeyfur was, and you want to give a gift to her. So I'm actually going to see, have you got anything in your inventory? You have got some. I think he would go hunting and see if he can catch something. And I'm going to interpret him wanting to give a gift to Honeyfur as him kind of apologizing for being in such a slump for the past couple of days. And, like, because I feel like he's quite... How close you are with Honeyfur? You are really close to Honeyfur. You are also really close to Suki. And obviously Angel Wing and Sandstripe. He's quite close to, like, generally that kind of Honeyfur, Leafpaw, Suki, like that family he's quite close to. Yeah, you go hunting. I don't care. Go away. Greystorm, you just caught something. Why is somebody fighting? Oh, that's vomit. Okay, don't know who threw up, so I can't randomize that. Right, stick this in the prey pile. Cloudwhisker, what are you doing, may I ask, sir? You are watching a beetle. Right. For watching the honeypot ant is a very, very important task for you to be doing right now. These cats are so amusing. Oh, and Honeyfur actually wants to give a gift to Thistlewhisker. So I think Thistlewhisker's like, I'm sorry I've been in such a slump. Honeyfur, you need to get up. You need to scratch something. Sorry I've been in such a slump. And I think Honeyfur's like, well, don't apologize for it. Like, your mate just died. And it's very understanding. Scratch. Thistlewhisker, you need to... Not Thistlewhisker, your Copperpelt. Jesus. What's everyone's needs like right now? Right, you, sir, need to get up. You need to scratch something. Hang on. You need to pee, and then you need to scratch something. I'm actually going to get Greystorm to go to bed after he does that. And Leafpaw, you need to eat before you do anything else, sweetie. Come over here. I think she might kind of raise her eyebrows at Cloudwhisker watching this bug so intently and go, okay, I'm gonna take this one for myself. You go back to your own duties. Because I think she's like her mother. She does quite like a honeypot ant. Oh, Hazel Star. I literally just cured you from any illness. You were ill. Well, I didn't cure you. StarClan cured you, but like, hang on, let me roll. Okay, she's fine. She's just exhausted and hungry. So get up. No, I wanted to click on Cloudwhisker. Where's Cloudwhisker? Get up. I think Cloudwhisker would insist that you take one of the snakes. So you come down here, you eat the snake. Sandstripe, you can also come down here. I think you can eat the gecko. Then you can scratch something. There should be a scratching post over here. Yes, I just went too far. What are you? Oh, Adaclaw, that's actually a really cute picture. You're just like in the flowers and the bushes, like hidden away. That's adorable. You're adorable. Oh, the cats are adorable. What? How are you doing? You are also hungry, but not terribly hungry. Shardfang, you are actually fine. I think he's going to start doing some fishing. Because this actually never froze over, that I was a bit surprised about. But, okay. I'm guessing, well, quote unquote, because of the rushing water, like, I don't think I said that right, but whatever. You can come, yeah, you can come do unlimited, Greystorm! No, I don't want a full moon lighting. What? Okay, it's just full moon. Whilst I was recording the intro scene, a meteor decided to come and crash into HoneyClan's camp. That I'm not working into the story. I've had enough of meteors. But, yeah, that was interesting. Well, it didn't crash into the camp, it crashed just outside of it. It crashed, like, over here, so... It wasn't in the camp, but I was like, I'm not dealing with this. So now I'm a bit wary if I get a notification. Yeah, you catch that. You're exhausted. Alright, I need to roll for you. Hey, pause. Thank you. Okay. He's fine. He is just very tired. He is a very tired boy. Where is something you can sleep in? That's something you can hide in. Come sleep over here. Ivyclaw, how are you doing? You're fine. You're gonna go groom Petalpaw. Oh, that's so cute. Petalpaw's like so much bigger than you. Oh, all these interactions, because Ivyclaw's such a small cat, always does amuse me. So, Honeyfur, you're kind of hungry. You're peeing. Good job. I think you come down to the prey pile. Is there any just small beetles you can eat? I don't think so. What's everyone caught that I can stick in here? You've got a turtle. You've got beetles. I think you would also stick the honeypot ants down, or at least some of them. Thistlewhisker actually has some. Alright, I did send him hunting. Did I send him hunting? I did send him hunting. You can give the spider to Cloudwhisker anyway. Honeyfur, where did I just put that honeypot ant? Here we go. You can have. Why watch bug? Isn't that dead? Honeyfur, that's sort of concerning. Where are all the other bugs? It's really, really hard to see them in this lighting. Usually, I can see them fine, but in this lighting, it's really difficult. You know what? Just come and eat a snake. And Shellpaw's, not Shellpaw. Petalpaw's like, snake, tasty. I think the Broken Clan cats would be much more used to dealing with snakes, because they live in a field. Like, they get a bunch more sunlight and stuff than Honey Clan, so I feel like they are much more used to dealing with snakes. Shardfang, you caught a snail. Good job. And a clownfish. I congratulate you. Honeyfur, why do you have so much stuff in your inventory? No. Stop being so dark. I cannot see. Where is Lily's grove? Lily, you should be in your grove. Yes. Can I please turn... oh my god, this game. Where's the light? There we go. Off. On. There we go. I really need to find out how to turn off full moon lighting. It drives me nuts, but currently I can't do that. Right, that's broken. What's this? That can be eaten, that can be eaten, that can be eaten, and that, oh, because I put it on top of another bug. Okay. And that one's broken too. Right, there we go. Greystorm, you are sleeping. Oh, good. Oh, he wants to sniff Waspkit and Bumblecit. That's so cute. I think he's worried about the kids back at Broken Clan, but you can't do that right now. You can master the hunting skill, and you can sniff Leafpaw. I think Leafpaw is asleep. I love how this was kind of accidental Warrior's Den, but this has turned into the Warrior's Den. Everyone just kind of crashes in here. Good job, Shardfang. You caught more prey. You need to socialize with someone. I think you haven't actually socialized with Sandstripe, I don't think, yet. And that's not good. She is your mate, and I think you would have been very concerned about her, considering she almost died. Everyone who had the illness did almost die. Shellpaw was the only one that didn't get critical, like, I don't know, illnesses. I don't know what the word to describe that would be. Shardfang, what? You, how? Just how? Copperpelt, where are you going? You're gonna go catch a spider. That's acceptable. It's a spider. I think they're allowed, if they want to catch a spider or like a ladybug, I'm gonna allow them to do it, because it's like, it's a spider. It's easy to kill. Ivyclaw, how is your needs? You're hungry. Your sleep is fine. You can get up now. Come over here and eat one of the... Come eat ladybug. Oh my god, Ginger Kit! He's like, I am watching the bug. I am a big, strong warrior. I will protect the prey pile and kill whoever tries to steal it. He's so cute. I think the kits... Oh, I just caught something on my finger. I think that, Waspkit. I think Waspkit actually does this quite often. Ah, no, that zoomed in too much. No. Let me zoom in. There we go. I think that, when the apprentices were kits, what the hell is with the dramatic zooming in? That's adorable, Wasp Kit. You are an adorable kit. I do love... Did I just call him Wasp Kit? I meant Ginger Kit. Names are just getting muddled today. But Ginger Kit is adorable, and I love him. And I think that Ginger Kit won't necessarily be the only kit in the nursery for too long. Because now the illness isn't a major threat. Why is there no lights over here? I keep on forgetting I've never put lights over here. This is a pain in the butt. Right, I'm going to drag you and Hazel Star back into Honey Clan territory where there is lighting, so I can actually see what you're doing. Hazel Star, you were peeing. I'm sorry, I interrupted that. But anyway, now the illness isn't a major threat. I think that Honeyfair would start thinking about having a second litter. Like, it's spring. It's a good time to have kits. There's plenty of prey going around. I might actually decrease some of the prey spawners because there is a lot. There's plenty of prey. There's like no major threats for the clan currently, so I feel like Honeyfur might start thinking about possibly having another litter of kits. I don't know if Hazel Star ever would actually have kits. I feel like she takes her oh my god! That scared the living bejesus out of me! Oh my god. I don't think Hazel Star would ever think about having kids, because she takes her role as leader very seriously. Why is there zombies? I tried to disable zombies, but no, they're like, I will be here. I am not going away. There are also mosquitoes everywhere. I am doing to decrease the mosquito spawners. But that is something that the cats are going to have to deal with. There are going to be mosquitoes, and I am actually going to roll to... There's going to be another random generator for spring and probably summer, where mosquitoes are going to be sniffed. Mosquitoes are going to be a, like, kind of a threat because, well, it's mosquitoes. One, they're a pain in the bum because their bites itch like crazy. And two, they can carry certain, like, illnesses and diseases. So Hazel Star, I think, would be looking at all the mosquitoes flying around and be a little concerned. And maybe she's talking to Ivyclaw, like, well, do you know anything we can do to maybe get rid of them? Like, is there any herbs we can use? Because I think there will... I don't know. I know there's certain things mosquitoes hate, but I can't remember what they are. I don't live in a country where there are mosquitoes, so yeah. But I think that there's going to be certain things that maybe if they gather up enough of it and they spread it around the territory, it will lessen the amount of mosquitoes. But Violetpaw? Oh my god, you went to the barn. I completely forgot you went to the barn. Where are you? I am actually going to teleport her back down to the barn because I did forget I sent her to the barn. So, yeah. Come here, sweetie. I'm also going to... I basically just ignored her. So I feel like she's not going to be feeling great. She's going to be pretty hungry. She does have something in her inventory she can eat, so... I try not to, like, teleport my cats everywhere. Like, it defeats the purpose of the story, but I did completely forget she existed. That, kind of happens when you have a large clan. Can you put it down? Can you put the prey down? I don't actually think there's any lighting I can put down currently, so we're just gonna have to deal with the weird lighting of... Oh, well, there's lights over here. Where are you going, sweetheart? Are you gonna put it down there? Oh my god! These things actually make me jump, and I don't like it. Go away. Violetpaw, can you put it down? Are you gonna put it down? You really need to eat, sweetie. No? Violetpaw? She's like, I'm hungry. Drop your prey then. That's outside. Socialize, like, she would be like, kind of squinting, and outside looks very much like Dawnpaw, and I expect she saw Brookwing before Brookwing left. So I think she's like, wait, maybe she's my mother. Whoever that cat was, she got stuck. Oh my god. I leave the clan for 2 seconds and everyone's portrait color's changing. This is the problem. Right. Adiclaw, get up. I'm going to roll for you, but get up first and eat. And you you really need to pee. Hang on, let me roll for them. Okay, they're fine. I think that Petalpaw was like admiring Lily's plants maybe and completely forgot about her needs. Oh, we have pumpkins. That is something we can use from hairballs, and that reminds me, we actually have a beehive on the other lot that I will start using. Adaclaw is just hungry. I feel like Adaclaw maybe is a bit like me, and when he gets hungry he starts to feel quite sick. So you can't, I'm sorry baby, but you can't get in. You need to drop it outside. Violetpaw. She's like, I can't drop this. It has to be inside. Violetpaw. Why did you just cancel the interaction with your mother? Where is your mother? I think she went inside. Right, can I get you to scratch on the door to let you come in so I can go inside the barn? It's like, this house isn't really a house, it's like a rundown house, and the cats have kind of taken it over. There's a sim that puts out food for them. It's not really a house. Can we go in? I very much would like to speak to your mother. This would be something I would very appreciate. That cat just disappeared.
Oh, Dabra.
I also need to get rid of the sims. Well, not get rid of the sims, but like remove the sims that are currently here and stick another one down because they keep on having babies. That's really annoying. Can we go in? She's like, no, they aren't letting me in. Wasp Kit? Oh, why is Wasp Kit no longer friends with Greystorm? That's Bumble Kit anyway. Ah, no, stop it. Dawnport, get up. Dawnport, go eat. Ah, cats. Well, right, let's go see if Dawnpaw has anything. Come on, get up. Violetpaw, okay, I'm gonna roll for Violetpaw. I think that she is by the humans, so even if she has an illness, I think the humans would probably notice her and notice her scars specifically and go, huh. Right, and probably take her to the vets. I will roll to see if that happens, but I think there is going to be a pretty high advantage. She is literally standing outside a door, and I can hear humans inside. I can't see them, but I can hear them. So I feel like even if there's no one down here. Like, there's Broken Clan, but I feel like she's very much in a confused place of mind right now, so she's currently that cat looks like she's about to swipe another one. Currently, Violetpaw is very, like, she's trying to distance herself from a lot of the cats. I'm not sure why, but she obviously, she was like full on hissing at, I can't remember, I think it was Cloudwhisker, and she just, I feel like she's like at an age where she's starting to question, well, I may have been raised in the clan, but is that where I belong? Like, StarClan's made it pretty clear that they don't really want me around. And so maybe it'll be better if I just go back to being a stray. So I feel like she's not exactly in the best state of mind currently, but maybe it would be better for her to go and live at the barn and stay with her mother. And for the two legs to cure her of her illness. Anyway, I am going to go and roll for her. Violetpaw felt exhausted. It had been a long journey to the barn, and she ached all over. She wouldn't rest though, not until she found Brookwing and Owlsight. But after searching all around the buildings, they were nowhere to be found. Her legs hurt so much, and there was a nice shelter spot under a bench. She gratefully settled down. She would continue looking for them, but just after she closed her eyes for a couple of moments. Violetpaw? Violetpaw woke up to the sound of Brookwing's voice. Where am I? Poor Violetpaw was sleepy and confused. We're at the barn, but the question is, what are you doing here? When did you get here? Violetpaw began to piece together her memories, but her brain was slow as she began to wake up. Her head hurt and the world seemed so very bright to her tired eyes. If only she could make her brain work, but everything was still so fuzzy. Before she could think of an answer, Owlsight spotted her and was on her in a flash. "Oh, Violetpaw, my baby's home!" She lunged into a grooming frenzy, covering Violetpaw in licks, gently pinning her down as she did so. Even if Violetpaw had a response, there was no way she could respond with her mother's enthusiastic grooming. Brookwing laughed. "Oh, Owlsight, give the poor cat some air." Violetpaw managed to wiggle free. "I don't know where else to go. I don't think I belong in the clans. StarClans made that pretty clear. I mean, well, I was with Thornpaw when Broken Clan got attacked by foxes, and then I went to HoneyClan to heal, and they got ill. And for StarClan's sake, they dropped a meteor on me." "I don't think that was personal, Violetpaw. There are a lot of other cats there, but if you really feel like you don't belong there, you are welcome to stay with us." She obviously relaxed. "Thank you. I hoped you would have me here, even if it's only for a short time. I promise I'll help out. The clan has taught me lots. In fact, I even know several healing herbs, and I can deal with fleas, though it's not the most fun job." Brookwing smiled. As Violetpaw talked, her words failed and slowed, her eyes rolled back and her head hit the ground. Brookwing rushed to her side. She was burning up. He had no idea what to do. He wasn't a medicine cat. No one at the barn was. Owlsight began to panic. She had just come home and now we're going to lose her again. Brookwing racked his brains. There was no way that they could get her to the clan, and even if they managed to drag her to Broken Clan, Dapplepelt wasn't experienced enough to deal with something like this. As he thought, he heard the sound of a food packet rattling from the other side of the barn. The two-leg! It went against everything he believed in, but it might be Violetpaw's last chance. He rushed off, leaving Owlsight trying to wake her daughter. The two-legs spotted Brookwing, running towards her. While she had seen the black and white Tom around the barn before, he had always kept his distance, running away before she could get too close. She was confused to see him running straight towards her, but bent down and held out some food. Brookwing fought all of his instincts to run away. As he drew closer, he pushed through them though, thinking of Violetpaw curled up on the ground just around the corner. "Hey big fella, you hungry today?" The two-leg made its strange honking noises at him. Brookwing wanted to turn tail and run, but fought through it instead, coming up to the two-leg and pawing at its foot. "What's the matter?" The two-leg honked again. When would it get the idea it was supposed to follow him? He pawed again and ran off a couple paces. It was still not following him. He ran back and did it again. Finally, it was starting to get the idea. "You want me to follow you, huh?" It honked in its strange noises. Brookwing ran ahead and then back and slowly led it to Violetpaw. As they rounded the corner, she spotted Violetpaw on the ground. Owlsight hissed and backed away. "It's our only hope, Owlsight. We have to trust the two-leg. You know we can't help her." Brookwing tried to reassure himself and his sister. The pair hunkered down just out of reach, watching the two-leg come closer. She gently stroked Violetpaw and gasped as she felt how hot she was. "Oh, you poor baby. No wonder your friend wanted me to help you. Let's see what I can do." She scooped her up and turned to the other cats. "I will get her help. I will do that, I promise." While the honking didn't make much sense to Owlsight and Brookwing, they could tell the two-leg meant well, and they watched as Violetpaw was loaded into a bright red monster and driven away. Okay, so Violetpaw has been taken by a two-leg, and Brookwing and Owlsight are obviously not feeling great. But this is definitely where I'm going to have to end this video because it's getting long. But something I do want to say is, I was thinking of maybe playing Wolf Quest and bringing back my Sims 3 Border Collie Challenge as something I can do kind of in between episodes with Warrior Cats as I deal with demand avoidance and all the rest of annoying stuff I have to deal with. Just as something that would be easier to get out and I could get out more frequently. Probably not every week, but maybe if we're lucky and my demand avoidance doesn't flare up as badly as it has recently. So, yeah, leave your answer to that question in the comments, and I hope you have a lovely day.